What is up, everybody? It's your boy Evan here. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Evan here from Cartoon Block, and I just want to say welcome to everybody who we have here on today's webinar. Looks like we got about 41 people in here. Whoa, y'all coming in. Wow. Everybody say hi to my lovely wife, Zena. You probably seen her in the chat.
Hi, everybody.
So Zena will be like just monitoring, you know, the chat box. And I'm looking up in the chat box myself. I got a second monitor up here so I don't have too many windows on my screen at all. And I want to just see who we got in here. So real quick, y'all, I want y'all to tell me where you are watching from right now, okay? Where are you guys watching from? We're going to be getting this webinar started, how to draw female action pose. I want to show you guys some cool tips and tricks on how you can make the females look cool. So everybody tell me, where are you watching from right now? I want to know where everybody at. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. So we got Robin from France. Wow. We got Fahim from the UK. Ariel. What's up, Ariel? She in New York City. What else we got up in here? E.T. from Colorado. You got some Cartoon Block Academy crew members up in the house. Draman, okay. And I got Abdul from Pakistan. My wife just told me how to pronounce it. I was saying Pakistan. She said Pakistan, honey, Pakistan. Don't show all your ignorance to the people. So, hey, I know how to draw. I ain't say I knew how to like pronounce every word in the world. Got Rod from Portugal, Connor from Florida. We said Fahim from UK. Who else we got? What else we got? You know, that's got Samuel from Brazil, Eve from Hungary, Canavar from Brazil. Who was Jeremy? Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy from Nova Scotia? Never been to Nova Scotia. Now Nova Scotia is right above Canada, right? I'm not Canada, but right above New York, right? It's right above New York, somewhere up there. So I got to visit there one time. I'll visit when it's warm, not when it's cold. If y'all got some snow up there, I'll see you in the summer. You know, Brandon in Baltimore. So where we at? The rest of y'all, everybody sign in. You might see a little bar at the bottom.
Did you see Colorado, India, Baltimore? You saw all those?
I didn't see India. Oh, it just came in. Okay, then we got Mr. Chandra Moli from India.
You see Brazil?
Brazil.
Hungary?
I did see Hungary, Brazil. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Atlantic Canada. All right, then, Jerry. It's very cold here. Yeah. And I'll never see you, Jeremy. Whew. I grew up in Chicago. And it's cold up in Chicago, so I ain't going anywhere colder than Chicago then. But how are you all summer? If you got a nice summer, I'll see you in summertime then, you know. So cool, man, everybody. Cool. So y'all, I'm not sure if Zena told you or not, but go ahead and grab your pencil and your paper. And we're going to go ahead and get started with some drawing. I'll be showing you guys how to draw a cool female action pose. You want to go ahead and learn how to draw a cool pose. You can impress your friends. Let's see. Oh, Greg's in the house. What up, Greg? Greg's in Sackville, Halifax area of Nova Scotia then. Okay, then. So y'all up there together then. Okay, then. Y'all drawing while it's cold up there? You know. Guess 6656. That sounds like the most robotic name in the world.
What's your name? Guess
you're from London. Guess 6656 in the house. You know, does not compute. That's the best robot impersonation I can do. Nice Cape Breton. What did Jeremy say? I don't know what he said then. Yeah.
He's talking to Greg. They're having a conversation about being in Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay. So this is Nova Scotia thing. Oh, I don't know about Nova Scotia. I'm from Chicago and now live in Los Angeles, California. So y'all had that conversation elsewhere. I don't know about that at all. I'm just messing with you. All right, y'all. So get your paper and the pencils together. And we're going to be getting started with some drawing and stuff like that, and do some artwork and some, you know, show you how to sketch and have some fun and everything. Let's go and get this party started. So this whole webinar should last roughly, 45 minutes to an hour, maybe, if that long. And I just want to show y'all something cool. That's what it is. So show y'all something cool. And the rest of you people who aren't signed in, sign in. Ricky, of course, is from Indonesia. Tabaji's from Hungary. We have a lot of people outside the U.S. watching.
I guess this time, the 10 a.m. Nobody wants to come 10 a.m. U.S.
So, but it's not. New York time is what
time?
time? No, in New York is what?
1.
1 o'clock now. So it's not like
so
Twitter or
anything. This is good for us to get more international.
Vaney's in the house. What up, Vaney? You know, and so Budapest, Indonesia, London. Wow, y'all from all over the globe, man. Yeah, I wonder what time is it where you are right now? Oh, and Fahim said it's 6:06 p.m. in the UK. That's a good time, man. So 6 o'clock UK time. That's pretty cool. And okay, so it's around evening time for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started then. So it's been 6 minutes. I've been jabbering on and babbling on and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and get my camera and stuff ready. Let's switch my cameras over. I'll bear with me. Get your paper and pencil ready. And let's see here. Let me move, switch, close out my screens here. Let's see here.
It's 11:40 p.m. in India.
11:40 p.m. Whoa.
And 4:06 p.m. in somewhere, wherever Samuel's from.
Wherever Samuel's from. He's from Brazil. Samuel's from Brazil, then. So that's where he's from. Yeah, so I'm going to switch over to my screens here. You guys can see my screen, and you'll have it up there then. It's amazing how the internet just brings us together. You know, it's really cool. I really do like that. It's just like, wow, just all over the world. So let's get started. So everybody, welcome to today's webinar, How to Draw Women in Action, with your boy here, Evan Burse. And those of you who may not be familiar with me, I'm gonna give you, a quick rundown about myself and everything a little bit later. And but for right now, let's go ahead and get this party started. So what you're gonna be learning today is, the right way to start your pose, how to make sure your drawing doesn't look flat. Okay, I'm gonna show you some cool tips and tricks and stuff like that, and step-by-step instructions for a full pose. And then tricks to make your chick look sexy, baby. I'm sexy and I know it. So, and everybody who's here to the end of the webinar will get a free bonus. And my wife Zena's gonna prep that right now and get that all set up for you guys. So when you're at the end, everybody gets a cool little gift for showing up. Who likes free stuff? Everybody like free stuff? I like free stuff too. So give me some free stuff. I'll take it any day. So reminder, turn off all your cell phones. Y'all ain't getting no important text right now. So just go ahead and shut them off. Okay, especially y'all outside the country. Y'all can just cut them off. Ain't nobody texting y'all 11 o'clock at night. So go ahead and shut them off. Close your other windows and tabs, all right? Don't get distracted by going around the internet and browsing stuff like that. I want you to focus on this. I want to show you some cool stuff. Like I said, get your pencil and your paper, and let's have some fun, baby. So real quick, those of you who aren't familiar with me, I just want to give you a little bit, info about myself. Again, my name is Evan Burse, and I've been working in the animation profession for about 12 years. And I started my career working at Warner Brothers Animation, and where I worked on Scooby-Doo, Batman Brave and the Bold, dope show. And one of my personal favorites, Teen Titans. Go Teen Titans! Love that show. Who a Teen Titan fan up in here? Holla, let me see if you're a Teen Titan fan. Raise your hand. And then from there, I went to go to BET Networks, where I helped develop the Marvel's Black Panther animated series. And that was cool. Looking forward to that Panther, movie coming out in 2018. That would be dope. And then from there, I went to work directly for Marvel Animation. And while I was over there, I worked on Hulk and the Agents of Smash. So because of that show, I'm a huge Hulk fan now. I really didn't like Hulk at all. I thought he was kind of just a weird guy, just always getting angry. But after working on that show, I was like, hey, he kind of dope. I understand him more. And then also, some of you may know me from my YouTube channel, Cartoon Block, where I have like a big audience over there, over 200,000 subscribers, and my videos combined got over like 20 million views. So I've been doing this drawing thing for a while now, so you all would know. If you don't know about me, you can look me up and on YouTube and learn more about my drawing tutorials and stuff like that. And some of you may know me from my Facebook, fan page, where I post up drawing tips over there like daily. And on my YouTube channel, you'll see me draw stuff like who's this? This dude, he looks semi-familiar. It's Star-Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy. Looking forward to that movie coming out in May, I believe it comes out. And then like Wolverine, looking forward to that Logan movie coming out next month. Well, no, yeah, next month in March. That one should be dope. And then Iron Fist, he got his TV show coming out this spring on Netflix. I mean, superheroes are hot right now. Okay, they real hot. And One Punch Man, hopefully he gets his another season for his series. And then we have Deadpool coming up. And then, of course, Daredevil, the Defenders coming up. You know, Defenders going to be coming up. You know, so looking forward to that series on Netflix then. So, you know, so I show a lot of tutorials on how to, like, you know, draw superheroes and stuff like that. And but today, I want us to get started on how to draw women in action. Let's go ahead and do this, y'all. It's women in action poses. Let me go ahead and switch over my cameras to my over, so you can see my over cam, my webcam. Switch over to that one then. You know, wish I had like a studio when it says cut to camera 2, cut to camera 3. You know. So we're just here. Let's see here. Let me see. Stop sharing over here and get to my webcam. Oh, I think we're having slight technical difficulties. Uh-oh. Let me go ahead and turn off the cam and let me come back to it. So take just a second, y'all. Just a second. And that's the internet. You never know what's going to happen until it happens. You know, you never know. That's just working with the internet. So let me go ahead and switch it now and see what comes up. So my camera is still not coming up, the one that's over my drawing area. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to unplug it and I'm going to go plug it back in. Hang on just a second, guys. Let me switch over. And I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in. So let's see here. That's just technology. I don't know what to say. That's just technology. Let me plug it back in.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll share. Some people are saying, Nemus says Teen Titans. Brandon says, love Teen Titans.
Yeah, fan Teen Titans.
Vanny says, I love that show. Ariel says, I miss Teen Titans. Tabaji, love Teen Titans. Cedric says, Cedric is back.
Cedric is back.
Hey,
yay, the camera's working. Yay. Yeah, Teen Titans is a dope show. Teen
People are
Titans is
excited
dope.
about. Cedric said, Logan looks awesome.
Let's see here. Yeah, Logan.
Some people are also checking in. Abe is in from Texas.
Abe from Texas. Abe from Texas,
Michael
baby.
Is from Austria.
Austria. Wow, well, we have anyone from Austria up in here. Austria's in the house.
Declan is from Ireland.
Ireland. One thing.
I already said this one, but Emoke from
Drop that light for me, sweetie. Thank you. I'm going to glare up on here in the cord from the camera. That casts a shadow up here. Who else? We got Ireland in the house. All right, then. So y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. Y'all working it. We got quite a few folks up in here watching. You know. Y'all know what's up. How many people in there, honey?
49.
49. So almost 50 people up in the house in here watching and stuff. So that's pretty cool, man. So, all right, then. So let's go ahead and get this started. So the camera, I have to just unplug it and plug it back in. That's just technology, you know. Can't stop that. Can't stop how I feel. I'm digging on you. You digging on me. We digging on
you guys got some singing going on today.
Oh, yeah. Those of y'all who may not know me, you know, not only do I draw, but I sing, you know. So just so you know, I'm multi-talented.
There's no professional singing here.
I'm multi-talented, you know. How much y'all know about some R&B? I can't stop how I feel. I'm digging on you. You digging on me. We digging on we. So just real quick, guys, you know, I want to just like warm up with, you know, my pencil. Just kind of get my wrist, you know, moving and stuff like that. So I can start out by just, you know, doing certain shapes and things like that. I just like to just warm up, and I kind of just draw with the side of my pencil like this. That's just me. I just kind of like use the side of it and get certain gradients in there. You ain't got to be pretty with it, but it's good to just, you know, warm up and things like that. Okay, just draw like a circle, draw like a sphere, and then draw like maybe a prism, you know, like that. You know, just something just to warm up. It ain't gotta be anything pretty. You just warming up your wrist. That's all it is. You know. So and then once you have that warmed up, go get rid of that. So once you have all that, you can just start, you know, simply just drawing your figure by starting out what we call a gesture pose. Okay, a gesture pose, and a gesture pose is like the line of action that you have on a figure. For example, if we were to draw a man or woman or person standing up, you could draw them a stick figure like this. You know, shoulders like that with the head. All right. That's just a plain person who's like standing or something. I should draw him. Of course, he should be bigger than that. A plain person standing. But you want to really get in the gesture pose, which is like this. A person standing like this, like S curve, and their feet are over here. This foot is pointed forward, and then maybe their hands are resting on the hips like that. You know, this right here is more of a, you know, dynamic pose. Okay, why? Because it has that fluid, you know, line going through it and stuff like that. That's what makes, you know, our poses and things dynamic in action. So that's the first key. That's the first thing I want to teach you about that, is just having that natural flow, of course, in your poses. So this is definitely more interesting than this. And keep in mind that both of these drawings, neither one has any detail in it. No details. But just first off, if people can see that flow in your drawing, okay, it automatically makes your drawing, you know, 1,000 times better. So you want to work on that flow, okay, in your actual drawings. So let me go ahead and sharpen up my pencil here real quick again. And my red pencil is getting kind of short. I think it's about time for another one, because I can barely hang on to it as I put it in my electric pencil sharpener. So hopefully y'all got a better pencil than I do. So hopefully, so we'll see how that is, and but yeah, so let's go ahead and continue on, guys. So next, let's work on the pose. I'm going to work on a full pose, so something that you guys can be, you know, kind of like tweak over time and treat it like, you know, a you can dress it up if you want to. Let's go ahead and start it out then. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy. Oh, I got a red pencil here. I should have sharpened it, brand new. But I do have this extender. Well, this extender is like, you know, when your pencil gets so short, you bust this out, and then you just put it in here, and now you got something that's longer, you know. And then when this gets even shorter, then I can go back to my, you know, a newer pencil here. That's all. Let's go ahead and get started then. So with this pose, we're going to draw like a female, you know, kind of like flying or like punching, a punching pose while she's flying. All right. So like I mentioned a few seconds ago, we had the actual like her gesture. So with the character's gesture, and we're going to start out like this by drawing an S curve, okay, for her body, coming down, putting a curve in her chest, and then I'm going to be coming down to her thigh, and then her calf, and then her foot. Okay, so kind of got this S curve thing going on here. All right, and now we have this up here. Now we can go ahead and put in maybe like a circle for her chest cavity, an oval for her chest cavity here. Okay, it's like an egg shape there. And then we can kind of like put in her shoulder right here, and then her other shoulder right there. It's kind of like underlapping behind her shoulders up here. And then we're going to kind of like put in her, let's see, her fist up here in the corner, her arm there. All right. And then we're going to kind of like, her chest is going to be facing that way some. So watch this. Going to have her chest turn this way, and you know at the bottom of the rib cage where it has that little split, going to kind of put that in there right here. Okay, so her chest is that way, And then we're going to put in her neck. Very thin neck. And for now, let's put in just a simple head shape. That's it. And this is like, maybe her ear will be about right here, just above the neck. And then just something simple, nothing complex, no details just yet. All right. Just a little round head up there, like an egg shape. Put a guideline for her eyes, nose, mouth. Okay, that's it for that right now. Now for her other arm, it will be like kind of like curved this way. Gonna bring in her bicep and then her forearm muscle. Okay, and then her hand will be kind of like, draw her fingers, draw like a little triangle for her to represent the clump of her fingers, and then this little smaller triangle for her thumb, just a very tiny triangle. Because that arm is going away from us in a foreshortened pose. Okay, everybody with me so far? You know, y'all okay? Y'all awake? Okay. Now coming down to her bottom portion of her body, her legs. All right. We're gonna bring in her hips. Now her hips, we're gonna make it like, have it like a triangular type. Let's see here, shape. Not triangle, I'm sorry. Yeah, triangular. Maybe something like this. You know, how triangle hips going out here. So let's go ahead and put that in. I want a small pinch in her hip right here. So let's do this then. Put a small pinch in her hips. And then have her hip come out here, out wide. And this thigh right here will be coming towards us a little bit. All right. So it's going to be like rounded like this. It's going to be coming towards us. All right. Let me go ahead and erase this other little mark out here. I don't want to confuse you guys. Let me go ahead and erase that. Get her hips out there. And this is the thing that makes women different from the guys. Women got the hips, guys don't. Okay. And now we're going to bring her body. It's going to curve out here. And notice how I'm just still drawing lightly. All right. I don't want to be drawing too dark. You guys can't, you know, we're going to be changing up a few things, changing them up. We're going to have her abs come down here and then blend into her crotch area. Okay. And now we're going to have her other hip come out here. And her thigh, her whole back leg. We're going to draw that back leg, just curve. And draw through your figure also. Watch how I'm drawing the whole thigh. Okay. The whole thigh right here. Draw that in there as an oval shape. And then we're going to be putting in her actual calf muscle. All right. Down here. And then we're going to kind of like connect it. And because that leg is getting further and further away from us, it's kind of like going away and foreshortening. We're going to just draw like a simple little like triangle, diamond shape down here. That's it. That's all we're going to do right there. Okay. It's very tiny because it's going further away from us. And that's the back leg. Okay. That's the back leg. Now time to fill in this front leg. Okay. And keep in mind, see how we drew the back leg in there. We're going to draw the front leg too. And you do want to draw your pieces, your body parts that are not seen, so you can have a full understanding of it. Now this leg is going to be bent. So we're going to have her knee bent here. And we're going to draw in her calf muscle behind it. Okay. And then all we're going to see her thigh, her calf muscle behind it. And we don't see like the lower part of her leg. we're just gonna draw in her foot here. Draw this like teardrop shape, I guess, almost. And that's it, kind of like a diamond shape kind of teardrop. And that's it, okay? Very simple, very, very simple. And now for the front of her body right here, we're gonna simply, we have her center line. Remember I said we had her rib cage pointing this way? So with that pointing this way, we're gonna bring in, have this little like small twist. This is the part that kind of makes your figures more dynamic, okay? You have this like twist in the body. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. And they have a little pinch in her body there. Let's bring her hips a little higher, okay? Let's bring them a little higher. And it's okay if your drawing doesn't look identical to mine. That's okay. Let's go ahead and bring her hips a little higher. So closer to her rib cage. And that's where she has that bend. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and add in her breast. Now they will rest above, the breasts will rest. So just above this little like top of this triangle part right there, the little point, draw a little small guideline going across, and that's how low the breasts will rest on her body up here. So we're going to have one breast, let's see, this way, right here. And the other one will be kind of just off. We'll see the side view of it. All right. And the breasts go up into like the bicep muscle here. Okay. So we can draw more details on the figure when we get to like, I'm going to switch over to a darker pencil and start doing the actual, you know, a little bit of anatomy on there, okay? So the breast will go up into the bicep right there, and let's draw in some of the body parts for the bicep. So that we have the bicep, the shoulder, the deltoid muscle, and we have the bicep there, the next one, and then we're going to draw a little like, you know, another smaller circle for the forearm muscle, and I'll make her arm a little bit longer than what we have it. I'll make that fist. I'll stick it out a little bit further away. Not much, just a little bit. And then the same for this one over here. We're going to have this forearm right here. I'm sorry, the shoulder muscle right there. And her breast kind of curves up in there. And we have her bicep. And then we have her forearm as well. And then we're going to have it's going further away from us. And I'm going to add these rings in here so you can kind of see how it does go away from us. So if these were all cylinders, you could like see how they would wrap around the body, and that helps us understand it more. Okay, it helps us understand the anatomy of the figure some more. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to switch over to my darker blue pencil so you can kind of see. Now I do have a longer blue pencil. This one's newer. A little bit newer stuff. But it ain't sharpened. Let me go ahead and sharpen it. You know. What kind of sharpeners do you guys have? Let me know in the comments below, and I want Zena to tell me. What kind of sharpener? You have an electric sharpener? You have just like a regular, you know, we call it the old school. These kind of sharpeners. What do you call it? The manual sharpeners. You know, what do you guys have? You know, I have a big old electric sharpener I plug in on my desk over here. So while you guys answering below, I'll go ahead and start darkening this figure up. Okay. So now here we go. Let's go ahead and let me make sure I'm looking okay and in focus. Zena, am I okay in focus? Looking all right?
Cedric, yeah.
Okay, looking all right.
Cedric says I have this garbage can sharpener.
A garbage can sharpener.
Okay. Garbage hand sharpener.
Garbage hand. Okay.
So it's like meaning that it's not a good hand sharpener, Cedric?
Okay. Let's see. Let me go ahead and adjust my camera here slightly, guys. If you see something out of focus, don't worry about it. So that's the figure that we have here so far. All right, so not bad so far, not bad. And now let's go ahead and darken in certain areas on her. I'm going to darken in her shoulder muscle. And from here, we can put in her clavicle bone. Will dip down right here and then go up. The clavicle bone always goes out to the very top part of the shoulder. Always remember that, guys. And
Vonnie says I use mechanical pencils to draw.
Really?
Should I start using wooden pencil?
You can use mechanical pencils, Vonnie. The reason I like to use these is because I get a nice smooth blend with it. If I use my point like a mechanical pencil too soon, I'll be tempted to start putting in details early on, and that's a bad thing. That's a very bad thing. Yeah, so let's see here. Start putting in the bicep. It's stretched out, and then we have the tricep coming lower under here. Okay, and then draw the bicep muscle there, and then the shoulder kind of comes out. And notice I said this is a very important, feature when you're drawing your female heroes. Make sure you have this lower muscle, like the chest muscle, when it extends down underneath the shoulder right here. It comes down, and for the women, it goes down into the breast. Okay, it's very important that you remember that. Very important. It comes down into the breast. It's that lower shoulder. And then it's same thing over here. Draw the breast as like a bulbous shape on this side. And then for areolas, the center, which represents the center of the breast, they come right here. This one is kind of moved to the side for us right there. And this one is will be a little bit more in the center, but not quite in the center. The breasts always, aren't just straight forward. They kind of like have an outward position to them. And then I'm going to draw in the rest of her arm down here. And like I said, don't worry if your drawing isn't identical to mine. It doesn't have to be identical to it. Just as long as you have the basic, proper lengths and the body proportions, and then you're fine. Let's see here. We have her fist. Going to have her thumb up here. Draw a simple fist right there. I'm going to show you guys how I do that fist. So that fist is going to be like, let me get my scratch paper I had earlier. The fist is going to be like this. When you're drawing the fist, you start out with like, let's see, this is her wrist. Her fists come out like this, kind of like a lopsided triangle. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to draw in this little like piece from the knuckle. This is her front knuckle. And then draw it back. Okay, and then have the hand coming out, the other knuckles coming out here. And that's a quick way how you can do a fist. Very simple, very easy. Okay, it's very simple, very easy. It's kind of cartoony, but that's fine. But that's how our fist kind of generally is. It's very simple and very easy. That's all you need. Okay, nothing complex, just something simple for a simple sketch. And then once we have that, let's go ahead and start working on, we can start adding in more detail on her body, getting darker with it. Let's see, we have this muscle coming down here. And then the elbow, little point for the elbow. And then for her hands, you can just simply draw like a little cluster of this triangle here. And then have her thumb kind of curve at the bottom. That's all you need for that for right now. And these are simple tricks to make her look sexy, which are, you want to have the breast, kind of come off the main body. You want to have it kind of come off the main body here. Like we have this breast right here. And then we want to add in and kind of like exaggerate her hips. You can exaggerate the hips. Now also keep in mind this kind of like curve that we have going on in the center of her body here. How she has her body twisted this way. And then we have her body coming down. Her abs are twisted this way. Her lower part of her body is twisted this way. And who do you guys think that this should be? Like Wonder Woman, flying up, because she does fly. Who should it be? Should it be Black Widow, leaping off somewhere, knocking some dude out? Who should this be? Let me know in the comments. Who should it be? Who should this be? Should this be Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy? You know. And for the knee here, just kind of like add a little like, you know, mark there. That's all you need for the knee. Little kind of like simple like check looking mark.
Supergirl.
Supergirl. Ah, I hadn't thought about Supergirl. Ah, cool.
Rogue.
Rogue. Y'all got some good ones. Yeah, this could definitely be Rogue. Yeah. We darken that in right here with that foot that we had. And then the other foot coming down.
Power Girl.
Power Girl. Yeah, she's in the DC universe. Power Girl. You know, with that foot, I might want to change it up slightly, but it's okay. I think it's all right. Wasn't sure if I wanted her more like a ballerina, which ballerina and dancers are great people to study when you want to draw superheroes and women in action poses and things like that. So, and then if we want, we can go ahead and kind of put something in here for her head. But you guys said Supergirl, and I won't draw any facial details on this. This is kind of like, I should have her head looking up a little bit more. Let me erase that and just kind of show it a little bit higher and stuff like that. So, but I like your suggestions. Rogue, Supergirl. See, have her head coming, looking up a little bit more. There we go. That's it. Have her eyes angled more.
Like Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. That's a good one, Connor. That's definitely a good one. I like that. I like that. You know. Let's see that. And then the mouth and then the lips. I'll put in some lipstick. You know, simple eyes. You know, not too big of details and stuff like that, because it's not going to be like a facial, you know, tutorial. And then you can put whatever hairstyle you want on her. Let's just get her hairline in there. Come back, then kind of get that in there. Oh, you know who could be? Captain Marvel. You know, her movie will be coming out in 2018. So she has like the mohawk, right? And it's like flying back, and that should be Captain Marvel, you know. What's her name? I forgot her name. Captain Marvel's name. Anyone know Captain Marvel's name? She has like a mohawk, you know, and the tail back here, you know, so it could definitely be anyone. What is Captain Marvel's name? I forgot. Is it Jane something? Yeah, it could be Captain Marvel, Wonder Woman, put Supergirl in here with the longer hair, you know, if you want Supergirl. Rogue, maybe even more bushy. Well, you could do Rogue with a small, like, flat hair. Either way, it's fine. So, but this is how you would draw a cool female action pose, all right? That's how you would definitely, you know, do it. What's that, honey?
Let's see. Jeremy's saying Carol Danvers.
Carol Danvers, that's her name. Yes, that's her name. Well, they changed it to Captain Marvel, yeah. So, and then you can add like the motion lines on here if, you know, if you wanted the blur lines and stuff. But the biggest thing is that you want to go ahead and have this like the hips in there, make that part wide. You want to have this, make sure you have the breasts rest right on that guideline at the very top of the actual rib cage. That's how they are. Give her the wide hips, thinner legs. Keep her body parts, you know, more slender than a guy's. Don't have her too bulky. You don't want to give a woman bulky, you know, abs and stuff like that and everything. You don't want to do that at all. You know, it could be Spider-Gwen. Yes, it could definitely be Spider-Gwen. Who said that? Ricky? That's right. That's definitely could be Spider-Gwen. So how many of you guys enjoyed like the tips I've shown so far? Did y'all like find that helpful? Did you like, what was your favorite part about this one? What was your favorite part about this tutorial and stuff? What did you learn new? What was, you know, something interesting that you didn't know before? What did you like about it? Tell me, what did you guys learn about this tutorial? And I'll wait for a few seconds for you guys to kind of like, you know, answer that. What did you guys find helpful about this tutorial? And what did you learn anything new? Did it reinforce anything that you knew before or may have forgotten?
So Jeremy says great tips. Rod says very helpful. Isaiah says yes, very helpful.
Good, 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 good. So with guys, like something like that, if you found that, you know, very helpful, what other things are out there that you struggling with? How many of you guys are struggling with like proportions, which, you know, is basically how long the arms should be or how long the legs should be compared to the body? Are you guys have a problem with proportions? Let me know in the comments. Tell me right now. Any of you guys have like, you know, have problems drawing action poses like what I just showed you today? This action pose, who it could be like we said, Carol Danvers.
Saying hands, face details, developing my own style.
Okay. Hands,
Hip
women.
size, and
Hips.
definitely proportions.
Okay, proportions. Anatomy. Like when I talked about the muscles in here, about how to put the, you know, make sure the breasts go into the shoulder.
Shortening. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. What else?
I need more tuning on anatomy and drawing males and action poses. I have a hard time with action poses.
Action poses, action poses. Okay.
Drawing head in extreme angles.
Okay, the head at different angles. Okay.
Is definitely proportion.
Proportions. Okay, so you guys are having problems with a lot of things out there. Proportions, action poses, hands, women, anatomy, foreshortening. And if you guys are having a hard time trying to figure it out on your own, you know, then you want to join the Cartoon Block Academy, okay? Go ahead and click the button right here on the page. Click it right now where it says join the academy. You guys see it over there? Who sees that button over there? It's the yellow button over there on the side. It says join the academy right now. Go ahead and click that button and join. I can help you out with all those things. Now, inside the academy, this is what I mean, if you guys like today, what tutorial that I taught you, you're gonna love what's inside the academy. All right. Inside, I teach over 100 exclusive video lessons that show you things like what I showed you today. Today was just a taste of it. Okay. It was just a taste. You get new step-by-step tutorials are added in there like almost weekly, okay? I'm doing stuff like now I'm teaching I mean, you have people here in the group. I think we have Ariel. Is Ariel still here? And Travis. Who else is in the academy? Vaney. I'm not sure. Brandon. You guys let them know in the comments below. Like I just did one like yesterday, you know. I did like 3 this week, you know. New tutorials are always added in the academy. It's detailed anatomy and different poses. I show how to draw hands, male, female anatomy, and also you get access to a private Facebook group. E.T., your name is Esther, right? Yes, y'all. E.T. is in the group. Esther, she's in the group. Love it. Yes, get in the academy now. Inside the academy, I show you video tutorials and I don't skip anything. Like today I didn't skip anything and I go more in depth. You get to see all my mistakes and how I correct it. How many of y'all make mistakes out there? Okay, I know I make mistakes. If you make mistakes in your drawings, put it in the comments right there. Okay. Brandon just put a comment in the group saying, to those who are new to the academy, and the Facebook page is worth it. Yes, get in the academy. I show you how to draw like things like eyes, different style of eyes, legs, female faces, hands. Y'all say y'all had a problem with hands. I show you how to do that. Boom, problem solved right there. Whose hands are these right here that I'm showing up here? You know, these hands right here. Whose hands are these? So look familiar? You know, how to draw females' faces. Like I didn't draw that today, but I show you how I cover that in the academy. how to draw hair, you know, who likes that hairstyle, you know, who has problems drawing like the full volume and length of and body of the hair. I showed you how to construct more of your female forms and the female proportions. You guys had a problem with the female proportions. You know, I show you how to use photos to create and draw, you know, a character from photos. I show you how to use, you can use yourself as reference, okay? Is one of our members, David, and he was showing how, you know, he wanted to be John McClane from Die Hard. He wanted to be, you know, what's his name? Bruce Willis. So I'll show you how you can do that, how you can use yourself as reference. I cover tutorials on how to draw perspective, how to draw forms in a background, like all these figures, these guys just chilling on a couch. How do you draw that the right way? I have tutorials on there how to cover Post-it notes. And how many of y'all want to create your own comic book, you know, or create samples for a portfolio? Well, I have a section in there now, a brand new section called How to Draw Comics. How to draw comics. All right. So I cover how to draw the backgrounds, close-ups, panel sizes, the scenes, expressions. I tell you how to go from a script, a rough outline with just this, to thumbnails. Once you go from that to thumbnails, then you go to roughs and then final cleanups. Look at Batman cracking them ribs, crack, you know. So go ahead and you can see my process from beginning to end. Like I say, if you like what you saw in today's webinar, click the button on the page. And this right here is for anyone who's ever wanted to create a comic book but didn't know where to begin, or anyone who wants to create portfolio sample pages to become a comic book artist. All right. But also, more importantly, you want to go ahead and just get it. If you just want to just draw cool superheroes. All right. I'm going to reiterate. I see Ariel left a comment right here that the group is beyond helpful. From his videos to the Facebook live sessions, Evan's very active and gives constant critiques and helps you out with your art. The people in the group help out lots as well. It's a very active group and we help each other. We're like one big happy family, or artists trying to help each other grow. So, and no guys, I did not pay Ariel to say that either. Okay. So now if you guys were to go ahead and buy this whole thing, it will cost you about $5,000 for like a college course. As you can see in the photos over here, I have Draw Action Volume 1, the black and red box up top, and then Draw Action Volume 2, the blue and black box at the bottom. If I were to show you how to draw the punching pose, or if you were to pay me as a tutor or any tutor to pay you, it will cost you about $200 just to teach you how to draw the punching pose. If you were to hire a tutor to pay you like $170, you have to pay the tutor $175 to show you how to draw the running pose. Or you could hire a tutor to pay you pay them $165 to draw the flying pose. Like if you were to hire a private tutor to teach you how to draw all the poses I teach inside the academy, grand total you're looking at close to like $1,300. I don't know about you, but I ain't got that kind of money. All right, $1,300 versus $5,000 for a whole college art course. Okay, but you can get in the academy right now, okay, for only $29 a month. Get in. This is a webinar only price. Go ahead and click the button right now on the page. Okay, click the button. Like I said, if you like what I taught you today, all right, about how to, that really quick trick I showed you about how to draw a fist and other things, I have tons of that inside the academy. All right, so click the button now and let's get started. Y'all, superheroes are hot this year. All right, they are hot on fire. You got Spider-Man coming out. You got Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Volume 2 coming out. You got Justice League Part 1, Wonder Woman, Thor. You got superheroes running out of your ears. Y'all, I can show y'all how to draw them characters in cool action poses.
And Jerron's saying I've improved so much in the academy, I surprised myself.
Yes, yes, Jerron's out here, you know, in Southern California. So here's one of our students, Mariana. This is her before. She's like, wanted to do some character designs and do children's books and things. Mari, she drew this. This was her before she joined the academy. Very crude stuff, but she wanted to just start somewhere. This is her after. Okay. So once again, before, her after. That's what it is, her after. So look how much she learned about proportions and drawing more believable children and expressions on the guy's face up in the upper right-hand corner. Okay. We have another student, Dave. Just like Ariel and Jerron and Travis are very active in the group, Dave is one of our other active members in the group. Okay. Like this was his before Batman. Now starting out, you know, everyone has potential, you know, can't be too hard on him. But after 3 months in the academy, look what he did. This is like two completely different people. All right. And Dave's grown a whole lot since then. And Ariel mentioned our private Facebook group. When you join the academy, you get access to our private Facebook group where I'm in there daily. We're all in there daily. So you get the academy where people will go ahead and you draw and learn the lessons, but then you also have people who you get to come into the crew and see what they draw and they critique your artwork. So we give you the support and we give you the feedback and stuff that you have, you know, in your artwork. All right. I mean, everybody is helping each other out in there, and it's a loving family, as Ariel mentioned. It really is. Everybody's constantly helping each other grow. Real quick, I'll just switch over to my screen and you guys can see, you know, a little bit of the academy. Let me go ahead and change it up here real quick and get to my screen where you all can see. Just a real quick thing. So we have Manuel, one of our students here. This is some of his artwork, how he's grown over, you know, time and stuff. Okay, he has his own style of Dragon Ball right there. We got Jorn. Jorn's in here. This is showing how much he's grown. All right, you guys saw Dave's before and after. This is Jorn. And here we have Michael Hunt. He's one of our students in the group. And Michael just writer to go ahead and start drawing this writer's comic book. So they're creating a comic book together. All right, look at his style. I mean, he has like cool, look at this cool Batman and then other samurai type of characters. He does Star Wars type stuff. And I mean, this stuff is just, it is awesome. We have Nush, look at her. She's in here. She's like from Australia and she's just drawn all different. She has Ghostbusters, the female Ghostbusters, and her own character. She's a huge Star Wars fan as well. We have Heidi. Heidi's in Egypt. She's a fan of superhero stuff, and look, she's also a fan of like cutesy animals, and look how she does her textures on her animals and things like that. We have Derek. Derek just recently a stint at a local comic book convention selling his artwork. He's also a Teen Titan fan. So as you can see, people have different styles in here, and we're all one big group. We even have young people in here. Okay, this is Gustavo. He's one of our members in the crew. And he's only like 13 years old. He's 13 years old. Look what he's doing at 13. All right. So, I mean, just join in. We got, I mean, and it goes on and on and on. We have just more people in the crew and stuff like that. So, I mean, just go ahead, guys, and just get in the crew. This is just an added bonus in here. Okay. This is an added bonus of people who are in the group. Okay. And here we have Esther. Esther just uploaded her sketch. So I'll be definitely going in here and critiquing the sketch. Good, Esther. Real quick, just one short note, make that arm a little longer. But I'll go ahead and critique everything else in there. So, but yeah, but I mean, and we have contests in here too. Right now I'm having a contest where I give away like some art supplies to them. And for doing like the Lego Batman, you know, having a Lego Batman contest. We do a lot of cool, fun stuff in here. But guys, go ahead and get in this group now. Don't wait. Stop, you know, trying to figure it out on your own. Don't try and do that anymore. Click the link right now and get in the group. You want to get in here. So we also have a monthly live Q&A hangout. Okay, in there I do exclusive tutorials just for the Academy members. Okay, and I review members' artwork where I draw over your stuff. Okay, how many of y'all need help with people like an artist like me drawing over your stuff? You email me your artwork, my wife Zena will print it out, and then I go over it here in the live hangout. Like I said, live tutorials. Here I was drawing Hawkman on like a paper bag. Live critiques. Here's one of our students. He wanted to draw Superman yelling, and I said, we got to work on that mouth area and the face. Some of y'all said if you have problems with drawing the head in different angles, this is what we cover. Okay, this is a before he drew, and then after I went over it. Another one, a different member was trying to draw Superman flying towards the camera, you know, towards the viewer. And I showed him how he could make the hand a lot bigger, build the volumetric shapes out, you know, further flesh them out in the body. Click the button right now. If y'all tired of struggling, click the button right now and we can help you guys with it, okay? And how many of you guys want to make money with your artwork? Once you get in here, if you think you're not good, like I mentioned Dave to you guys, Dave is now selling his artwork, and you saw his before Batman and his after. Yes, we can show you how to make money with your artwork. We have Ben, one of our students. He went out his first day and sold 6 sketches his first day. We have Mark, another student in here. He sold 3 prints of his artwork and 2 sketches his first day going out and selling his stuff. We have Carlos, who always takes his artwork and he makes prints of it. And he's constantly selling those things. You know, his first time out, he sold like 23 prints. I mean, we have Andy. Andy is 21-year-old college student. That's what Andy is. He sold 5 sketches his first day out. He's only 21, y'all. 21. Here he drew the Flash. He didn't know where to go, what to do, what to say, how to set up his table or anything. I showed him how to do it. I showed him how to do it, and his first day out, he sold 5 sketches. Okay, at 21 years old. How many of y'all would like to sell your sketches? You know, just a simple head sketch of a character. I show you how to do that. As a quick recap, what you get, over 100 videos, step-by-step tutorials, anatomy tutorials, how to draw hands, male, female, access to the private Facebook group, and the private Facebook group is worth the money alone. The monthly live hangout, access to previous webinar trainings that we do, comic book tutorials, and as an added bonus, if you order during the webinar right now, I'm gonna give you 2 free bonuses. That's just my gift to you. The first one you get is how to draw Nightwing. This is a video tutorial that I never released to the public on my YouTube channel. Never. This is a private video. I give this bonus to you just for getting in today. Number 2, you get a video of how to break into comics. I give you that one. All right, so you get that one. How many of y'all trying to break into the comic book industry but don't know where to start? I show you how to do that in this video. Okay, like I said, you get all this cool stuff, over 100 videos, detailed anatomy, poses, access to the private Facebook group, comic book tutorials, teach you how to sell your art. Like I said, plus the 2 free bonuses. The bonuses like an extra 2 hours of training. This is, you get to keep the bonuses even if you cancel your membership. So you can order your membership right now. I send you the bonuses and you can cancel tomorrow. Done. The bonuses are still yours to keep. You get in right now, y'all. So click the button. Don't wait. Click the button right now and just get in for only $29 a month, baby. You can't beat that with a stick. Really, it's cheaper than any college course that you will take. So click the button right now and let's take your artwork to the next level. Don't wait. Stop figuring it out on your own. Let's help you become a dope artiste. So thanks for watching, guys. And now, for those of you who order, you know, the first few people that get in, I'll go ahead and do a free Skype coaching call with you. Okay, a free Skype coaching call. And we have been on this call. It is now 11 a.m. exactly on the dot. We did this webinar training in, you know, exactly 1 hour. So I am so happy about that. Exactly 1 hour. Real quick, Zena, do we have any last minute questions? Those people who want to get in,
and just
and we'll just
I want to and Valentine, he had to go, but he did sign up for.
Good.
So,
we'll go ahead and send those out to him then, and get those bonuses to him. Anybody else? We are done. We are going to wrap this puppy up. Okay, a few questions, and then we're going to be out. So Zena, go ahead and fire away.
Ronnie's saying, gesture poses throw me off. How do you build off of it? Any tips?
Bonnie, are you in the academy? Let me ask him that. Is he in the academy? Let me go into here and Bonnie, let me know, are you in the academy? Because I could tell you that, but it's easier to show. And in the academy, I cover that. And I can work with you with the gestures and how to get those in there. I could tell you that, but it's like what I showed you in the very beginning of today's lesson, drawing the standing pose. How there's two different ways you can draw someone standing. So if you're in the academy, I teach that. I can teach that to you and show you how to, you know, get that in.
For Fahim is saying, Evan, do you read comics?
Yes, I read comics. One of my favorite comics right now is Walking Dead. Love Walking Dead. And I'm reading another comic called Mosaic. It's a Marvel comic.
Non-Nima says, it was great. I can't get a hold of gesture. I want to ask if it's necessary to use first colored pencils. When I draw, I dive in more than sketch, although I shouldn't.
Yes, when you're sketching, you want to go ahead and start very lightly like I did today when I showed you guys. You want to start with the whole body with that gesture line and then lightly sketch. Don't do any details. I did all the stuff in red with my figure first, okay? But y'all, the clock is ticking, it's running out. So 11 minutes and something counting down. Go ahead and get in and I can help you guys with all that stuff. As you can see, people from our academy are here in today's webinar. So go ahead and click it right now. And when we get done with questions, Zena will go ahead and send you guys a link for the bonus, okay? The bonus link. So she'll go ahead and prep that for you guys soon. So stay tuned to the end. You'll be getting your free bonus. What else? Any other questions, Ann? That's it. All right, then. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. It is 11:03 a.m. here in LA, and we have a busy day in front of us. Got other things to do. I'm going to be hopping into the academy, doing more stuff in there, and critiquing more artwork. If you need help on your artwork and just need a community of people to help you out, go ahead and click the button and join now. Trust me, you won't regret it. Okay.
And then after this is over, we're gonna be moving. You won't have this price anymore.
No, this price is gone. So it's $29 a month. So $29 a month. After this, the price goes up to $39 a month. So when this webinar is gone, this price is gone. So get in, guys, now. You won't regret it. Get in now. And if you're, like I said, if you like today's tutorial, all right, and you want more training like this, but also it's not just you watching the videos. You watch the videos, draw, then you post it in the private Facebook group where not just me, but other people critique your artwork. You have other members in the academy who are giving you constant feedback. And I don't know about you, but I was lacking that. I never had a community of artists where I could go to and they critique my artwork. The private Facebook group is worth it. It definitely is worth it, you know. And that's what you want. You want to go ahead and start getting that now, and people can definitely help you out. So, but yeah, guys, go ahead and join, and we can, you know, help put you in the crew, and it'll be, you know, a great thing. We can definitely get that in there for you guys. So, any other questions?
I went ahead and put in the free bonus. Okay,
Zena just put the free bonus in there. So go ahead and join, guys, and yeah, so it's money well spent. It's money well spent, and we'll go ahead and send those bonuses out to you guys, those people signing up, and it'll be you know, we can go ahead and get you started and take your artwork, you know, take your artwork up to the next level. So, all right, guys, any other questions, Zena? I'm all out. I'm out. So anybody else I see we have Barbara in here joining us also then, next to, with Valentine then. So anybody else? Anybody else in here? So I'll go ahead and schedule a call with you guys and get everything, you know, situated. But I'm getting ready to bounce out. So Esther, thanks for joining us. Jerron, I see we got like 40 people here online. And Zena just put the link in there for the free bonus. Y'all go ahead and grab that. And what that bonus is a list of my personal top 5 drawing tools that I use. So go ahead and click the link and get your bonus right now before we close out the chat. And it's gone bye-bye forever. So, and people always ask me, it's perhaps the #1 question I get asked the most as an artist. It's like, what tools do you use? So I got so tired of asking it that I was like, you know what? I'm going to just simply go ahead and just make a list and just give it to people who are serious about drawing. So it's my top 5 personal drawing tools that I use. Okay, not every artist, but what I use. And that's what I use for my artwork and my sketching and things like that. All right then, so let me go ahead and switch my camera over. Hey y'all, 7 minutes and counting. Go ahead and grab that. Get in the academy right now. And that was today's lesson, drawing the female action pose. Go ahead and switch my cameras over. And let me see here. Hopefully the cameras are working now. I know we had some technical difficulties earlier. So yeah, now it's working. Okay, my FaceTime camera is working. So, all right, guys. Zena, anything else?
No.
All right, then we are done then. So it's 11:07 a.m. over here in the West Coast. West Coast is the best coast, you know. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. And those of you who are just joining the academy, I'll be sending you an email to set up a one-on-one Skype session with you. And I'll be putting you in the private Facebook group. I'm going to send those bonuses out to you. Okay. Other than that, I'm all out. Want to say goodbye, sweetie?
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. We are out. Deuces.